Welcome back to What's Up, Cuz. How do your boys feel about their sister having a boyfriend?
But I would be doing the same thing.
You don't get along with me, there's a problem.
Your family's opinion matters. Buddy had unexpected foot surgery.
If you like the guy, go talk to him.
That's probably the advice I would have gave too, I have to say. No, not at all. I raised her well,
Yeah.
Erica.
You made a good call.
That's how I would approach it.
She gets the days, I get the night.
Before she goes, I want to answer this first.
Hey everybody, welcome back to What's Up, Cuz. I am your co-host, Erica Spira.
And I'm Lisa Valastro.
And we have another episode for you guys this week. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're listening or watching us on YouTube. We have another guest for you guys this week. For the very first time on the podcast, we have Buddy Valastro Jr.
Yay!
on the show.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Are you excited to be here?
So excited.
Listen, I'm not going to lie. I had to kind of pull some strings for him to get here.
Well, we wanted to have you on partly because you just had a little bit of an injury happen.
I did foot surgery.
That's the update of the week is Buddy had unexpected foot surgery. Totally out of left field.
I know, we almost didn't record today. I called Lisa. I was like, you still good? And she was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just have to take Buddy to the doctor real quick.
Yep.
So how
Yeah.
are you feeling?
I'm good. Surgery was 5 days ago. I had a meeting
Okay.
with the doctor today. So basically, driving the jet ski, hit a wave. I had my friend on the back, slammed down, and he landed. And I landed on my feet standing up, and my right foot slid and just jammed the front of the jet ski.
Ooh.
So I thought it was just stubbed really bad. Went on 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It was still swollen pretty bad. So then went to the doctor. It was dislocated. So he just popped it back in. Thought swelling would go down. No big deal. He numbed me up. Drove
Like you had a
home.
bone dislocated or like your ankle?
The bone.
Okay.
My toe bone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, just my toe. Not my whole foot.
Yeah.
So my toe was dislocated. They popped it back in. He numbed me up. And another 2 weeks went by. Still swollen. I texted him. Said, let's get you an MRI. And 2 tendons were torn. Well, it was the same tendon, but 2 different spots. One higher up in my foot and one on my toe.
Oh, wow.
He gave you the short version of it.
Okay. I
Now
was
let
like-
me give you my version.
Okay.
So he was right. He injured it on the jet ski. You know, it looked pretty bad after he injured it, but you know, he's my football captain. So I was like, should we go to the doctor? He goes, no, I'm not missing football. So, all right.
But
okay.
you were like doing sports on this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
he was
what?
practicing, you know, every week on
It
it.
didn't hurt. No pain.
But you could fit it in your cleats even when it's swollen?
Yeah, no, just the toe, not the foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
his toe. It was his
Okay.
toe. So, you know, and then I looked at it again and I'm like, bud, that really doesn't look good. You know, you got to go to the doctor. Oh, I'm not going to the doctor. I can't miss football. Okay, no problem. So then 3 weeks goes by and he finally says he wants to go to the doctor. So he goes to the doctor and of course his toe is dislocated. So thank God right then and there, you know, they numbed him up, popped it back into place, thinking that the toe was going to start looking normal again, but it didn't. But he's still at the same time going to football practice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're very dedicated.
He's a very, very dedicated.
It didn't hurt. There was no pain. If it hurt, I would have said something. It did not hurt.
But you
it
did
was
keep
swollen.
stubbing it because it was so swollen.
I re-stubbed it once a day, and it was pretty bad. Every day.
Because that's how swollen it was, because it was in
Yeah.
the way of everything.
Or I almost was like, was it like numb at a certain point?
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
almost guess.
So he went for an MRI. Actually, he went for an MRI and then flew out to see one of his friends in Nantucket. And we got the results while he was there. And the doctor's like, he needs surgery. He tore 2 tendons. I'm like, what do you mean? He starts, you know,
Yeah.
And
mandatory
if
football.
I wanted to make it back for football, I had to get the surgery the day I came back. So I flew in from Nantucket, landed at 11, came here to my house, then went straight to the doctor's and got the surgery.
Wow.
Yeah. He landed and had surgery all in the same day, just so he could make it back for mandatory football practice come August 8th.
Oh, wow. But then that's a pretty fast recovery. That's not too bad.
They put a stem cell graft in it.
Yeah, the
So I don't
stem
know,
cell
some
grafts,
fancy technology
it
stuff.
actually speeds up the recovery, supposedly from 5 to 6 weeks to like 2 to 3.
Oh, wow.
So, you know,
I don't know how it works, but
we're in the
it's gonna
healing
work.
process.
Yeah. Does Marco also play football?
Marco
Yep.
also plays football.
And how's his
yes.
shoulder?
His shoulder's doing much better.
Healed.
Yeah,
He's cleared? Fully
He's
cleared?
cleared. Yeah, he's been cleared he actually did play lacrosse season 2 in the spring.
Oh, really?
So yeah, he had a pretty big surgery. Another football injury last year.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get through this season with no injuries.
Yeah. And you're on the same team this year, right? You
Yeah.
are now.
The 2 boys are on the same team.
First
yeah.
time?
No, we were on the
No.
same team last year.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How's that playing with your brother?
It's good and bad.
Good and bad?
It's yeah, ups and downs.
You're different positions, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
So that
Well,
has to make it easier.
for football, he's an outside linebacker on the inside, so kind of similar, but
Okay.
But again, there's a little bit of this year he's his captain, so
I know.
he's
So
got to
it's
give
like,
him a
how's
little
that
bit of
dynamic?
roughhousing.
he likes to be a tough guy.
He's a tough guy, Marco is?
Yeah, he likes to be.
I mean, you seem pretty tough not getting your foot checked.
Yeah.
Do you have any other updates before we get to some questions?
No.
Nothing you want to share with the fans?
I'm alive.
Just alive, hanging out,
Doing good.
doing good.
Doing
Okay.
good, doing his thing.
Questions.
Great to hear. All right, so you've never done our show. Some people email us some questions for some advice or little tips and tricks. So I pulled some questions for today.
Now think before you answer because we don't want a controversial show. We want a clean, opinionated.
We're not
I'll
super.
give good
clean,
advice.
But, you know,
Give good advice.
it's fair. Okay.
Okay.
I figured this question would be good for you. Okay. All right. So this email is called "Too Shy." Dear Lisa and Erica, I really love the advice you give and your awesome family. I really appreciate you both. Best wishes and hugs to you from a distance. Here is my story. I have known a guy since we were children. He is my age and we go to the same school. I've always liked him, but I have never tried to talk to him. I don't know why, but every time I see him, I get very nervous and I can't talk. Last month, I saw him at school and he was buying something in the cafeteria. Since that moment I saw him, I started acting like a complete idiot. I couldn't even talk to him, even though I felt like this was my opportunity, and I just see him and I run. And since that moment, I can't stop thinking about it. I asked my sister to talk to his cousin, who is our friend, to ask him about what's going on in his life, to try to get more information. But I haven't received an answer yet. I would really like to talk to him, but every time I try, I get very shy. Any advice? Thanks.
Simple.
Simple?
Yeah, you're overthinking it. Just go in, clear mind, and just shoot. Shoot or shoot. If you like the guy, go talk to him. Let's not think about everything. Talk to his sister, someone's sister, brother, cousin,
Yeah.
dog, something. It's just go. Do it.
Just
It's
go.
easy.
What do you think her opening line should be? Just hey?
Hi, how have you been? Simple.
Simple. I was going to say, guys are simple.
He's a pretty simple guy.
Yeah.
I've told you that in the past. He's really laid back.
Don't stress about it. And it doesn't work. His loss.
That's probably the advice I would have gave too, I have to say. I mean, what do you got to lose? At this point, what do you really have to lose? I mean, you've known him. Are you best friends with the guy? Obviously, it doesn't sound like it is,
Yeah,
but
no.
you've known him. What do you got to lose? If you just go up, shoot the breeze. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
How you been? Just from the first couple minutes, you'll get a feeling of what he's thinking. But yeah, I mean, what do you have to lose? He says, see you later, and take it from there.
Well,
I don't
especially-
like going from one person to another. I'm not like that. I like to go right to the source with anything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, buddy, how can she tell if the guy maybe is interested in her? If he just keeps chatting with her?
Well, it doesn't seem like there's much chatting,
Well,
according to the email. So,
right now there's none.
Yeah,
but
there's
if
none,
she goes and says hi.
if you go and say hi and he continues to talk and
Yeah.
you're talk about common interests or what you did yesterday, then yeah, it's working. If it's
just something.
oh, I'm good, gotta go feed my dog.
So if someone approached you and
Yeah.
you thought there was an opportunity, would you keep talking to her, or how would you start the conversation, or how would you end the conversation if you had no
if
interest?
someone came to me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just
you
walking.
didn't want to date.
I didn't want to.
Didn't want to date. Would you just keep it short?
Yeah, sure. I'm good. How have you been? Hope everything's well. Apparently they know each other. Say hi to your mom or something like that, and just have a good one, and we'll go.
But if you did like her,
How would the conversation go?
did you get her Snapchat? What would you do?
Yeah, get her Snapchat. Or,
But right away,
I don't know, how old is it? Is
I
college
know she didn't
school or
say.
high school
She said
school?
university. I
So
think.
college.
So
College,
probably
yeah.
college. I'm
So
guessing.
college.
Yeah.
Then she's younger. It's Snapchat. College is Snapchat.
Yeah.
Or I don't really think anyone's getting numbers or
But if you meet someone, if they approach you and you have an attraction, you just automatically ask for a snap. Is that how it works?
Not really.
Or at the end?
Like, how
Yeah,
does
like
it work
at the
these
end,
days?
like you guys talk about things like things you like. If you like something, like, oh, I like that too, and then like just keep talking about stuff, and then when it's time to go, be like, oh, could I get your Snapchat? Or like, maybe we'll hang out, see you later, like make plans.
So this is all in one conversation, and if you have no interest, you're like, talk to you soon, bye, like kind of thing. So you don't extend.
Yeah, if you don't want to talk to them, then
All right, I'm just
you're
curious.
not
to
going
know
to
how it
ask to
works
make
these
plans.
days.
Well, my question is always more, a lot of women, it's like, should she ask for the Snapchat or just make a little convo and let them take it from there?
Show interest and like let him, if he like
The
goes
next
at
steps.
it.
Yeah.
You could do that too. I mean, like that's a good way of seeing if he's interested without like blowing your cover, showing that you're interested. Because if you just start talking to him like friendly, and then like he doesn't think that you want anything, instead of like you asking for a Snapchat, or like, I'm sure you guys have each other's Snapchats if you've known each other too. So, not really sure about that.
I don't
I'm
know.
sure
I don't
they've known
know.
each other since they were children.
So what happens if she approaches you but you have no interest, but she says, "Can I have your snap?" What do you do?
It's a few things.
I like to hear this one.
I'm like nervous
You
to
can
hear
give
this.
them your friend's Snapchat.
Oh, that's terrible. Because
That's not
doesn't your
nice.
like little picture and stuff pop up?
A Bitmoji. But come, my friends look like me. My one friend.
That's so
And
not
our
nice.
Bitmojis
It won't
look-
say buddy, right? Won't it say someone
Well,
else's name?
If like you don't know the person, you could tell them it's not. like,
Interesting,
you don't need to
okay.
say your name.
I'm like, my Snapchat was like, my name was in it. So
Yeah,
it's like
mine
you would
too.
know it was me. Oh,
Yeah, Buddy
That's
Valastro.
so mean.
Oh.
Okay,
God.
or you can give them the Snapchat.
See, I've
and
heard that with
never
phone numbers
talk-
because you can get away with it with a
Never
phone
talk
number.
to them again,
Ugh.
or give them the Snapchat, block them later, or give them the Snapchat and just let it be. Like snap each other
Yeah.
once a day. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay. I don't know how it works.
Man,
these
it's like
days.
there's like 3 roads to rejection
Yeah.
upon Snapchat. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Oh, there's more.
I had a friend that she would always give someone she wasn't friends with anymore. She would give her phone number if a guy asked for a phone number that she didn't want to.
Oh,
It was almost like
boy.
a revenge thing, which I was like, it's a little funny.
That is
Smart.
funny.
A little funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
I just recently found out. So nowadays, when you start dating someone, it's talking
Oh God, this.
exclusively.
I heard about this, jerk. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're trying to be sneaky in your circle. Yeah.
Wait,
So-
talking exclusively.
Yeah, there's talking, but you're able to talk to other people. There's
No.
No.
oh no. Well, I heard that there's talking. You're able to talk to other people. There's talking only exclusively to the one person, and then there's boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, you got your things.
See,
There's talking.
I thought it was
If
talking.
you're
I thought it
talking,
was just talking.
if you're talking, then
Uh-huh.
you're not supposed to go get with anyone else.
Yeah.
That's kind of messed up.
That's what I thought. So maybe I understood it wrong. So what's before talking?
No,
Nothing?
you're friends, and then
Okay.
you could be talking.
So, but
But-
when you're talking, you're only talking to that person.
It depends.
Basically, if you said to a friend, "I've been talking to this girl," that means you're interested in her, and that's
Yeah,
typically
and
the only
she's
person you're
interested in
talking
you
to.
too.
Right,
Because
right,
like
right.
you guys have
See?
established that you're talking.
Okay, but if you
Now
go
there's-
out
there's-
without this person, you're not talking to anybody else.
It's not. No, you're not. You can't date two people unless you're like that. But you can't really date two people. Like if you're talking to someone,
Uh-huh.
you can be talking to a girl, and some people they still get with other people, and you have to like establish talking with exclusivity. I
That
guess.
is the
Okay.
thing. It's
I
called-
guess. I mean,
Yeah, it's
if,
talking
that's
exclusive.
if you're like
that means that you're just
that's for people that get around.
Mm.
But if you're just talking to someone, it's kind of like implied that you're not gonna go get with anyone else.
okay.
Yeah. I was
If
like,
you
I've
have to-
heard talking
If you have to like,
exclusive
if you have to like
dating.
make it exclusive,
Mm-hmm.
if there's talking and then you're dating, talking exclusive is just meaning you're not gonna go get with anyone else, and that's kind of implied if you're talking to someone and interested in them.
I mean, it
Okay.
is funny because it's like anytime I've been dating someone and it hits that point that like you talk a lot and every day, it is like indirectly implied like, okay, clearly we're not really talking with other people. But I guess
That's what
technically
I would
never.
think. The reason why he gave me that remark is because I, this past weekend, was sneaking around and asking his girlfriend, what does all these things mean?
Yeah, they
And
had like
she
a,
was the
they
one
had
that
a
was
girls
telling
talk
me.
in the pool, like in a circle.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
yeah.
I was in the room because I just got my surgery. I'm looking out the window and they're all in a circle. They're all
Oh,
in,
you caught
they're all
us.
in a circle around the pool.
He's like, "What's my mom? Who's she talking
And
to?"
she wouldn't say anything about it. I had to like
Oh.
squeeze things out. I don't know what you guys talked about. She was like, we talked about stages of dating. I was like, that's kind of weird.
That's funny.
I was just curious because it's so different nowadays.
Well, I feel like the difference would be talking and exclusive would be like talking literally means like whatever, you're Snapchatting talking. And then I would think exclusive means like you actually will take this girl on a date.
I mean, yeah, you could
Right.
do that way too. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I got confused because when I asked his girlfriend, so how long have you guys really been boyfriend and girlfriend? And she told me, I'm like, but it seems so much longer than that. She goes, well, it is because we were talking. I'm like, I'm so confused. And that's how we got into the subject of what's talking, what's dating. You
Yeah.
know, I was just, it was too
I
confusing.
think I was talking to her for like 3 months, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to date her yet.
Prior to boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It was a while.
In that period, you don't go on a date at all. It's just like
With
just
her?
chatting. Like the
No,
talking
like,
for.
I'll
a few
hang out
months.
with her.
Oh, okay, so you would hang out together one on one.
Yeah.
Okay,
For like
that's
a few months.
that's always the part that I'm like, where does that come in the stages? Like I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, she
yeah.
brought her flowers before I started dating her, and now she like loves her.
yeah, she
Oh,
brought me
that's very
Mother's Day
sweet.
flowers.
Oh, that's
that was
very
so
nice.
nice.
It was
Look
nice,
at that.
but-
Okay.
Yeah, now she's
Now they've started
she
talking.
does. Yeah, literally.
Listen, I like to get to know people that my kids are getting to
Oh, of
know.
course,
You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's cute.
I want to be like a cool mom.
That's a good move. Won her over. I love
Even
that
though
you
my
caught her in
kids
the
don't
pool.
think I'm a cool mom, but it's all right.
That's hilarious. Okay, so one more question that someone actually emailed us in about you, Buddy, that we saved to ask you was, has Buddy Jr. decided if he is going to college or going to work at the bakery full-time after graduation?
Simple.
So, Buddy Junior, what's the answer to that
Simple.
one?
I'm
I'd like
living
to
one
hear
day
it.
at a time. Eventually, I'm gonna have to make the decision to either go to college or not. But that day is not yet. I know that day is coming, and I will figure it out that day. But now I'm just living my life one day at a time.
But do you
And-
think about it? Because I know I ask you
I don't
100
want to.
times
I don't.
a day.
I've said this 100 times to you too. I could be walking down the street tomorrow and get hit by a bus.
Oh my
die.
god! Can you imagine?
So I'm not gonna do the whatever ACT or whatever.
You
it's
didn't
called.
take any of the...
None of them.
You didn't take any of them?
Nope. I'm not gonna waste my time on it. I'm not
Wait,
good
wait,
at
wait.
tests.
But the thing is, for you to still have both options, you got to apply this fall.
Yeah, but colleges don't
No?
need testing.
You're
a
seeing
lot of colleges right now.
COVID.
Yeah, they don't
Test
need
optional.
test option.
Oh,
yeah.
that's option. Okay.
or they're
but,
test blind.
but
they
then
don't
when the
take
fall
test.
comes, you will be applying to a couple, so that,
I'm
that
gonna-
technically will buy you more time.
Yeah, I'm thinking about them now, but like I'm not like set on one thing. Things
Yeah.
come up, things change. I might in a few weeks or months, whenever that day comes, I'll make a decision and be like, I want to apply to colleges and see what happens, or I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna go to work. But I'm just living right now, one day at a time, taking it easy and chilling out.
So if you don't do college, there's not like a specific trade school of some kind that you're thinking about as of right now.
Business.
Or would it
If I
be-
go to college, it's business, hospitality, and
Yeah.
culinary. Those three. So
Okay.
I have like a
He has an interest in the culinary.
Yeah,
He likes
so
to
I
cook.
have,
Well, that's
like
what
a-
I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
So I know what
like
I'm
college,
doing, 'cause-
college, or is part of you also thinking like culinary school specifically?
yeah. So I know what I'm doing because I'm gonna join the family business. I know for a fact. It's a matter of, do I go to college and get a degree on it and all that stuff, or do I go straight into it and learn from my father and that stuff?
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm just gonna step back for a couple more months.
she wants me to go
Uh-huh.
to college because.
Well, I thought you had to walk the walk. That's why I thought you were like applying and
He definitely has to
And
walk
doing
the
all that
walk. He's
stuff.
definitely gonna apply.
I'm gonna apply.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
'Cause
definitely
this is-
gonna apply.
if you apply, decision day technically isn't till what, last week in
May.
April, May.
Yeah.
So it's like that buys you time. You're like, hey, I applied.
Yeah.
We'll see what comes in.
Mhm.
You know, you can look at your options.
Yeah, I think we've decided on that part of it that he is going to apply. But as far as anything else, I'm just taking a seat right now and taking it one day at a
Yeah,
time.
one day at a time. Get the toe fixed first.
Yeah.
Football season.
Football, hockey,
Back in
lacrosse.
routine.
Yeah, he plays 3 sports too, so he's really busy. But we're gonna make time for his future down the
know.
road.
Enjoy your last seasons, by the way. It's the best.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
I
More
miss playing
seasons.
sports so much.
It's crazy. It was like his yesterday. I was a freshman, my first practice. It was weird.
Yeah. Now you get to boss Marco around.
Now he's captain of the football team and the lacrosse team.
And lacrosse.
Indeed.
That's crazy.
I know.
One last year.
Very, very crazy.
Well, thank you again for
So-
joining us. We appreciate you
Of
coming
course,
on.
yeah. fun.
And if anyone wants to send us any questions, you can email us at whatsupcuzpod@gmail.com. That's whatsupcuzpod@gmail.com. And if you want to watch the show, we are now also on YouTube. So check us out. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys. Till next
Thank
time.
you.
Bye.